Utah's severe weather season really peaks in the middle of May through the middle of June. We see this a lot, and we don't just get rain. We get thunderstorms, which can become very strong and usher in strong winds. But how does that actually happen in the atmosphere? 3 ingredients are needed for a thunderstorm: moisture, instability, and lift. It all starts with warm, unstable, rising air. When that happens, we get storm clouds. Our storm clouds don't just produce rain, thunder, and lightning. There's also significant wind associated with a thunderstorm. Storms have a strong updraft. This is when rain starts to form in the cloud. Then the updraft starts to weaken as rain falls. This allows for cold air to build up in the middle of the storm. Updrafts fuel a storm and downdrafts kill it. Downbursts can occur when that surge of cold air hits the ground. You've probably felt a downburst of air during a thunderstorm. Sometimes downbursts are so powerful they can kill. These winds have crashed planes, and many times they cause an abrupt change in altitude. There are 2 types of downdrafts: macro and microbursts. They're classified by size of the wind field, but don't be fooled by the name. Both can cause serious damage. Thunderstorms are pretty complex and can easily rise in severity, so during the storm season, we will show a risk scale so you know what to expect.
This is what that scale looks like. It ranges from a general mention of a possible storm and includes marginal, slight, enhanced, moderate, and high risk. Utah will typically see a few marginal and slight risk days each year, but we are not the only ones tracking thunderstorms.
Hi, my name is Steve Rogowski. I'm a senior forecaster with the National Weather Service here in Salt Lake City.
The National Weather Service is the only agency allowed to issue weather warnings or advisories. These federal department folks are the only ones who can issue a severe thunderstorm warning.
We use a lot of tools such as various satellites and radar data, which come into our office every 3 to 5 minutes. So we have at least one meteorologist on kind of a quiet thunderstorm day, to sometimes having 3 or 4 meteorologists monitor these instruments continuously throughout the day and night across the state of Utah.
The National Weather Service team monitors our storms to see if they reach severe criteria. You need a storm to produce winds greater than 58 miles per hour and hail that's large. And when I say large, I mean large.
Those winds are usually capable of producing at least minor damage, and also large hail greater than 1 inch in diameter. So that's a pretty large hailstone, and again, that could produce damage, especially to like windows and cars and things like that.
We also know thunderstorms can lead to tornadoes, so the National Weather Service has a branch dedicated to tracking severe storms. You may see this weather graphic during our forecast. It's about thunderstorm threat and based off of guidance from the Storm Prediction Center.
The Storm Prediction Center is part of our organization, part of NOAA, National Weather Service, and they're located in Norman, Oklahoma. And their primary job is to forecast thunderstorms, severe thunderstorms days in advance, and provide a way to collaborate with our local offices, such as the one here in Salt Lake City, to make sure that the forecast has everybody's input. And they're the real experts, though. That's all they do is forecast severe thunderstorms and research severe thunderstorms.
The Pinpoint Weather Team pays close attention to the thunderstorm threat. We're now into our spring season, which means we'll see more storms, but we actually track thunderstorms into September.
Now, we'll have a spring season here where we still have some cool weather systems come through, and just enough dynamics to produce thunderstorms, but the real heart of our thunderstorm season comes starting in about mid-July with the monsoon moisture, and that'll tend to hold on into early September at least. And the main threats are strong winds, lightning of course, and then flash flooding, which is a really big deal, especially across southern Utah.
You want to know how far away you are from a thunderstorm? Well, you can count from when you see lightning until you hear thunder. But don't forget to divide by 5. That will tell you how many miles away you are from a storm. The best place to be is inside, so remember, when thunder roars, head indoors. And if you hear of a severe thunderstorm warning, remember, the National Weather Service issued it with this in mind.
Really, our focus is on impacts to life and property, and thunderstorms fit right into that.